Have you cooked Runick for hire? I actually looked at it yesterday night a little bit, but I don't, for Runick for hire, I do not see the advantage over the other Runick versions. Like I said earlier, I think Plunder Runick as well as Naturia Runick have similar power levels. And that is because I think Naturia Runick has more starters, and that makes it a little bit more consistent in how it's going off. But the Runick Naturia deck has, in my opinion, a little bit better resource management, as well as it doesn't really play any bricks. Whereas in the Naturia deck, you have the Sunflower, which you really can't afford to draw, or it's really bad to draw. In the Plunder deck, if you draw one of the bad plunders that is not a tuner, you still get Blackbeard, and that's still something, right? Your play with Blackbeard still does something, whereas in Naturia, your bad draw is just a bad draw, period. And that's why it kind of balances out overall. Like, Naturia has slightly more broken starters, whereas like Plunder is a little bit more balanced, consistent overall. They're both fine. As far as Fur Hire goes, I think Fur Hire just combines the negatives of both, right? Fur Hire only has 6 really good starters, which is the Dinosaur guy and Fossil Dick. Those are the only ones you like. 1 Runick and I'm good to go, right? All the other Fur Hires, no matter which amount you play, they only work in combos of multiples, right? Like, I draw a Rafale, that only works if I draw another Fur Hire. Beat, same thing. All the other one-offs, same thing. It's, you know, like that. I think that's just, and I don't see the upside, right? I don't see the upside, but because if I'm full comboing with Plunder, because you can, like, in your mind, you can just switch out the 6 Plunder tuners with the 6 Fur Hire good starters, right? It's the same thing. If I draw 2 Runicks and one of these, I'm winning with all of my Runick decks, right? It doesn't matter what I'm pairing Runick with. If I draw 2 Runick and Camellia, I'm good. If I draw 2 Runicks and Rex for hire, I'm good. If I draw 2 Runicks and a Plunder tuner, I'm good. But like, what if I don't? What about the other games? And that's where the builds are different from each other. And that's where For Hire absolutely has the most bricks, is the most vulnerable, and just, it's a cool deck, but I don't think it's better than the others. Like, I don't see the advantage. Frogosaurus, thank you for the 6 months. Do they play around Nib even? They don't even play around Nib, no. The standard 2-card combo does play into Nib for hire. Unless you have multiple for hire cards.